Clemson's 15-0 finish in 2019 remains an extraordinary achievement, especially considering the challenges now presented by NIL deals, the transfer portal, and an expanded playoff format. Looking ahead, the road to an undefeated season will only get tougher, with 19 bowl subdivision teams still unbeaten heading into Week 6. Here's when we expect each to suffer their first loss. Number 1 Texas 5-0, first loss versus Georgia, October 19. Texas looks strong heading into its Red River rivalry against Oklahoma, but Georgia's desperation to bounce back after a setback against Alabama makes the Bulldogs a dangerous road opponent. Number 2 Alabama, 4-0, first loss at Tennessee, October 19. Tennessee will be Alabama's toughest challenge in a stretch of 3 consecutive ranked opponents. Playing in Knoxville gives the Volunteers the edge they need to end the Tide's perfect season. Number 3 Ohio State, 4-0, first loss, postseason. The Buckeyes have the depth and balance to run through a demanding Big Ten schedule, including games against Oregon and Michigan. It's tough to see them drop one until the playoffs. Number 4 Tennessee, 4-0, first loss at Georgia, November 16. Even if Tennessee gets by Alabama, a trip to Athens later in the season will likely be their undoing. Splitting these 2 marquee matchups should still secure them a playoff bid. Number 6 Oregon, 4-0, first loss versus Ohio State, October 12. Ohio State's defense will likely be too much for Oregon to handle, even with the Ducks playing at home. The Buckeyes' power and experience give them the upper hand. Number 7 Penn State, 4-0, first loss versus Ohio State, November 2. Penn State has been unable to solve Ohio State in recent years, and that trend will continue when the Buckeyes visit Happy Valley. Expect the Nittany Lions to stay competitive but come up short. Number 8 Miami, 5-0, first loss at Louisville, October 19. Miami's offense has been inconsistent, and Louisville will capitalize on that when the two meet later this month. The Cardinals should outgun the Hurricanes in a high-scoring affair. Number 9 Missouri, 4-0, first loss at Alabama, October 26. Missouri has been struggling, but the magic will run out in Tuscaloosa. Alabama's combination of talent and home field advantage will prove too much for the Tigers to overcome. Number 16 Iowa State, 4-0, first loss versus UCF, October 19. Iowa State's defense has been shaky, and UCF's speed will expose them. The Cyclones will be outmatched, especially if UCF gets its offense going early. Number 23 UNLV, 4-0, the first loss was against Syracuse on Friday. UNLV has exceeded expectations, but Syracuse presents the toughest challenge yet. The Rebels' streak comes to an end here, as the Orange bring more talent to the table. The odds are against any of these teams finishing the season unbeaten, but the thrill of watching them chase history makes college football fascinating every year.